Alright, so as you guys can see by the title, D1 is playing the role of J. Cole right now, but before I get into that, I have to break down the people that used to play J. Cole before D1, because J. Cole was never a real person. There's just been 3 different people that played him throughout his career. And the funny thing about it is all 3 of them play in the NBA. So that's going to be a pattern that you see throughout J. Cole's career. Because if you guys notice, he's always referencing basketball and the NBA. So I'm going to break down each character. So the first character that played J. Cole was Tobias Harris. And this one is so easy to see. Like, with this picture alone, you should already see it. So Tobias Harris was the first person playing J. Cole. So this J. Cole that you see right here was Tobias Harris. And they put it right in our face with this video.
Tobias, before I let you go, I have one request. Can you say no such thing as a life that's better than yours? Can you do that really quick?
No such thing as a life that's better than yours.
Man, he sounds so much like J. Cole.
So they made Tobias Harris sing J. Cole lyrics. So that alone should already convince you that Tobias Harris plays the role of J. Cole. So there was a lot of people on Twitter that noticed that Tobias Harris and J. Cole look very similar. So if you still don't see it, I recommend you go do your own research and keep looking into it. I don't want to spend too much time on this character and the next character because I want to focus more on D1 because he is the person playing J. Cole right now. So if you still don't see it, I recommend you go look at more pictures and eventually you will. But I found a couple that are very convincing, and it's these 2 right here. In these 2 pictures, they really look alike, and especially right here. And you can see the mask if you zoom in on his eye. You can see there's like a double layer around his eye. And then this guy said, everybody getting in their feelings about J. Cole wanting to make it into the NBA. Meanwhile, he's been in the NBA for years by the name of Tobias Harris. So a lot of people know that Tobias Harris is J. Cole. And everybody in the NBA knows it because NBA Sarah said, Tobias Harris quoting J. Cole on Insta gives me a little chuckle. And then this guy said, he ain't slick, he know exactly what he doing. So even a celebrity knows that Tobias Harris is J. Cole. So I looked for that caption that she was talking about, and he said, no such thing as a life that's better than yours. And those are the same lyrics from Love Yours that they made him sing in that video. So he's putting the truth in plain sight that he's J. Cole. And then, of course, Tobias Harris follows J. Cole on Instagram. And J. Cole went to college in New York, right? And Tobias Harris is from New York. And there was so many people that noticed that J. Cole and Tobias Harris look alike. So they made an article about it, and it says, Tobias Harris debunks conspiracy theory that him and J. Cole are the same person. So they did damage control, and they photoshopped a picture of them together. And it's so obvious that it's photoshopped because if you zoom in, you can see like a black outline around him. Especially if you look at this part right here, you can tell it's Photoshop. And same thing with J. Cole, if you zoom in, you can see the same black outline. A lot of basketball players are rappers, and one thing you guys have to realize is that they're messing around with the height. So don't let these tall basketball players throw you off because the entire NBA is fake. And I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but they're doing it. You know, it's 2021. I'm sure they have some type of way to increase their height. And I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but I'm going to do more research on it. But one thing I noticed is that his legs look really fake. He has like some weird lines on his legs. So they might be using like some fake legs and fake arms or something. Because there's a lot of short rappers that are basketball players. And they're super tall when they're on the court. So they're doing something to throw us off. And then Tobias is 66 in Gematria. And he's number 33. You know, masonry is 33. And 33 times 2 is 66. And he's always throwing up the 666. So originally my video was going to end right there. But then I saw this tweet right here. And this guy said, Quinn Cook, Tobias Harris, and Javale McGee look like J. Cole at different points in his career. So I did research on Quinn Cook and Javale McGee. And sure enough, both of them also play the role of J. Cole. This guy broke it down even further. He said Tobias Harris is the warm-up J. Cole. And then Quinn Cook is the Forest Hill Drive J. Cole. And then Javale McGee is the KOD J. Cole. So he's basically saying that Tobias Harris was the first J. Cole from his first album all the way up until Forest Hill Drive. And then Quinn Cook played the role of J. Cole from Forest Hill Drive all the way to KOD. And then Javale McGee is the current J. Cole right now. So I was looking at his album covers and I noticed that he has a basketball in both of these covers. So they always put the truth in plain sight that he plays in the NBA. So this was Tobias Harris. Now let's get into Quinn Cook. So Quinn Cook started playing the role of J. Cole in 2014. Because if you notice, he started looking different right here. He also looks darker for some reason. And this is Quinn Cook right here. So this one is very easy to see. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Go do your own research if you don't see it. But I found some evidence that confirmed it for me. And there's a video where some girls thought that Quinn Cook was J. Cole.
Get my name right. What's my name?
J. Cole. J. Cole.
Yeah. I keep my head high. I don't know why. That's all you
Everybody know you? Oh my god.
Everybody knows him. Everybody knows me.
So this video confirmed it for me. But now let's get into Javale McGee. So after I did research on Tobias and Quinn Cook, I started doing research on Javale McGee to make sure that what that guy said in the tweet was true. Because I do hours and hours of research before I make a video. Because I like to be as accurate as I can and find as much evidence as I can. So that's why it took me so long to make this video. I did research for like a week straight. So as I was doing research on Javale McGee, I remembered that my brother showed me this picture of this Christian rapper called D1. So he sent me this picture and I was like, wow, he put the truth in plain sight. He said deleting soon, y'all wrong for this. And it's been up for like a year already and he never deleted it. And once you see this, you cannot unsee it. So this is what made the video more confusing because I was like, wait, if D1 is playing the role of Javale, then how is Javale playing the role of J. Cole? But most people don't even know who D1 is. So D1 is playing the role of Javale and J. Cole. But first I'm going to break down D1 and Javale. This picture alone should be more than enough evidence. But I found some more because Javale has a picture with Kevin Durant. And coincidentally, D1 also has a picture with Kevin Durant. And once again, don't let the height throw you off. They're definitely doing something to these basketball players to make them taller. Let me know if you guys know what they could be doing. But I think they're using like some type of bodysuit with fake arms and fake legs. I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but if you really look at Kevin Durant, his arms and legs look so fake. And I made a video about Kevin Durant too. And a lot of people didn't believe it because of the height. But he looks exactly like Offset. So go watch that video if you haven't. And if you guys want, I can make a part 2 on that because Kevin Durant admitted that he is Offset. And he also gave Quavo one of his jerseys during a game. So there's a lot of proof with that, but I'll save that for another video. So D1 is a Christian rapper, right? And he's always throwing up this 666. But he calls it a 3 and he says that it stands for be real, be righteous, be relevant. But we all know that it means 666, right? So he always says 3's up when he's referring to that hand sign. And right here he said hashtag 3's up. And then this is a picture of Javale McGee. And he's doing the same hand sign as D1. And then in the caption he put 3 times. So that's similar to what D1 says when he says 3's up. The number 3 is something that you're going to see a lot throughout this whole J. Cole character. And everybody who plays him. So Javale McGee plays for the Lakers, so that's why he's with LeBron. And then Anthony Davis is right here. So isn't it funny that D1 has a picture with Anthony Davis? The truth is always in plain sight. Like, what is this unknown Christian rapper doing with Anthony Davis? So Anthony Davis knows that D1 is Javale McGee. And then J. Cole has a picture with LeBron James. Just like how Javale has a picture with LeBron right here. And then Javale has a picture with Young Thug. And I will be exposing him very soon. So what a coincidence that J. Cole has a song with Young Thug, right? And Javale McGee has a picture with Young Thug. And this picture was going viral because everybody knows that Tobias Harris and Javale McGee played the role of J. Cole. That's why it says Friday Night Lights J. Cole dunking on KOD J. Cole. Because this is Tobias Harris and this is Javale McGee. So this is a picture of Tobias doing the 666. Just like how D1 throws that up a lot. And it's obvious that D1 is Javale McGee. He put it in our face with that first post that I showed you guys. So now let's get into J. Cole. Because D1 is playing the role of J. Cole right now. D1 is the original person and he's playing the role of J. Cole and Javale McGee. And he looks a lot like him right here. And I saw it right away in this picture right here. And I know this one's going to be hard for a lot of people to believe. Because a lot of people see J. Cole as like a conscious artist. But if you look at his newer albums, he really hasn't been saying anything. You know, he dropped a music video with Young Thug. And he's doing all these features with all these horrible artists. So all of his music right now is irrelevant. And it's not helping anybody. And J. Cole does a lot of Freemason symbolism. And I'm going to break that down at the end of the video. But yeah, with these two pictures right here, I saw it right away. And his face looks so fake to me. Like, you can tell he has a mask on. And his head is so big. And it's like that because he has a thick mask on to try to hide who he is. And his dreads always looked fake to me. But yeah, D1 is playing the role of J. Cole. And his hair looks very fake as well. I recommend you guys look into it because you might not see it right away. And as I was doing research for this video, I thought that only Tobias was playing the role of J. Cole. But I kept looking at these pictures of where he has dreads and I was like, this is not Tobias. This has to be somebody else. And D1 kept popping in my mind. I was like, he looks a lot like D1. And I didn't believe it at first because I was like, why would a small Christian artist be playing the role of J. Cole? But as I did more research, it actually makes a lot of sense. And his hair looks super fake right here. Same thing with D1. He always wears these headbands to try to hide his fake hair. But this looks super fake. And they have a song together for Damage Control because they know that eventually people are going to find out. And then D1 was born in 1985. And J. Cole was born in 1985, so they're the same age. And J. Cole is Christian, and D1 is also Christian. And D1 is always referencing threes, right? And this song from J. Cole is 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And just like Tobias Harris is number 33. So the number 3 is a big pattern. And they gave D1 a number 3 jersey. Because I guess he performed for the Clippers in the halftime show. And what a coincidence that J. Cole also performed at an NBA halftime show. And he's a small artist, so why is he playing basketball with Jamie Foxx? And Jamie Foxx is also playing the role of a basketball player, so I'm going to expose him pretty soon.
Nah, Brian upstairs, bro. Look at this, man.
You know you're a hell of a player. D1 used to play basketball. Come on.
What that mean? You playing in the league. Come on, bro. I propose a trade. I propose a trade.
We about to do that.
For Romeo Miller and Tyra Thomas. I give up my car. I got a 1998 Honda Accord. I give you my car for Romeo Miller, Tyra
See that, bro? Man, that's a hard trade right now.
bro.
You know what? They just got rid of,
Who they got rid of?
who they just traded just now?
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
All right, remember, we'll get Chris Paul and bring him down.
You gonna get Chris Paul?
Go get him, man. Make sure you bring him back in.
We got three.
No, I got it. T about to hear four. I'm about to bring him up now.
Believe it. We need some height.
All right.
Hey, send Thomas and Tyra down, bro.
So that was a video of D1 meeting Master P. And notice that he said that D1 is a good basketball player because he knows that he's in the NBA. And one thing I forgot to mention is that D1 performed at the Staples Center in LA, which coincidentally, that's the same stadium that Javale McGee plays at, because Javale McGee plays for the Lakers, and if you guys didn't know, the Lakers and the Clippers share the same stadium. Also, it's funny that he performed at the Clippers game instead of the Lakers game because Javale plays for the Lakers, so if he would have performed at the Laker game, then that would mean that Javale and D1 would be at the same place at the same time. So that's why he performed for the Clippers instead of the Lakers. Because if he would have performed at the Laker game, then I probably would say that he isn't Javale McGee. Because there's no way they could be at the same place at the same time. So that's why he performed at the Clippers, because Javale McGee is not going to be there. And also, he's not even that famous, so I don't get how he was even able to perform at a Clipper game. Like, he's not that famous and he's a Christian rapper. Like, why is he even there? And here is some more evidence that J. Cole is in the NBA. So D1 is Javale McGee and J. Cole. So that's why D1 and J. Cole make a lot of references to the NBA. Right here, he's on the cover for an NBA magazine. And then he's on a basketball court in his album cover. And he's also doing one-eye symbolism in plain sight. I bet nobody noticed that. He also did this video where there's two of him in the video. And one of them is shooting the ball in the background. So this is kind of like symbolism that he's playing a role. And the name of his album is Off Season. So he's putting it right in our face that he's in the NBA. And he also tried dunking at the NBA dunk contest.
That's a 50. That's a 50. I give this an 8. I give this an 8. He not stretched. Wow. Oh. He just...
Hey. Man, that shit pop like hydraulics. I don't get high, I get knowledge. No. Tell them kids don't go to college. School block all that B12, you know this shit top. Yo, history lie to the children. The building designed for the lot of Liberia. You go to school in the morning, but morning me dead, so you really like Barrett. Yo, fuck it, they look out the shade. Again, I see the program, these niggas is aliens. shit a piece of cake. Good year the blimgo. They buy the organs with crypto. Underground.
And I didn't even notice this when I was getting the video ready, but right here it says that J. Cole talked with Master P. And I just showed you guys a video of D1 with Master P.
Hold on, flags. Don't put stacks out, books on game. Come on, little bitch, I go tell her them niggas they vultures. They erase memory similes, hit us with MK the Ultra. Tell her little fellas, goddamn, Mandela affected the passion. Sam, I got a couple of homeless people by the White House. My mistake would get the White out. They ain't tell us about Samaria. Tablet show us vegetarian. They just show us cemetery. Then all the fruits that got us buried in wax coast fats. They broke us when they brought the dairy in. Holy cow, we eat the chicken. Now we can fly like a chicken. Tentacle poison like jellyfish. They got us killed by the box for the elephant. Last time we tussled, they shot at the elephant. Elevate, that shit is knowledge and celebrate. Don't go to college, you better wait. Just go to YouTube, see everything. Hop in the comments, read everything. You'll get a better brain. You'll get an understanding. Understand it. School wants you smart, but info underhanded. I teach my children what teachers don't teach it. Get out the spot and go sit in the bleachers. Yeah, I just bought the half a book. Hey, go read. Codeine niggas suck. I got red in my cup. Yeah, I just got 2 pints of knowledge. OD nigga, yeah. No weed, I read up. Yeah. Don't put stacks out, books on game.
So J. Cole had an alter ego called Killed Edward, and he featured himself on his own album. So he basically played a role in plain sight. And it's crazy because his voice was different when he was Killed Edward, so a lot of people didn't even know. So that goes to show how easy it is to change your voice and play another role. And he admitted that he is Killed Edward in this video. And notice how he tried playing along like if he wasn't Killed Edward.
So who is Kill?
Edward?
Who is Kill Edward?
Some artist,
Is really that what we're going with? Are you really sticking to this? Are you really sticking
he's
to
just
this?
this artist. He's fired though.
No, but he's you, Cole. He is what is like a person.
What do you mean he's me?
He's you. He's like a person inside of you. What is he like? A child in you, or you're not, or you're not ready to?
Nah, he's me.
Thank you.
Let's
not let this be weird.
I wanted to make it weird at least for 10 seconds, just to say I did it. Oh, that guy.
Oh, so who is he? And I read something that your stepfather's name was Edward or something like that.
Yeah, people are crazy. Like I don't even know how they know that, but
they know it.
Yeah.
So is that from that or?
So I'll tell you how it started. Yeah, but it first started from about after Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
I started feeling like J. Cole, which sounds weird even saying that in the conversation. J. Cole.
You love to talk about yourself in third person.
Right. That name,
right?
I started feeling like it was like a box.
This reminds me of when Shock G played the role of Humpty Hump back in the day, because a lot of these celebrities, they play roles inside of their role. And some people didn't even know that Humpty Hump and Shock G were the same person. And when Shock G was Humpty, he used a fake nose to change his voice. And that reminds me of this J. Cole situation.
Because I started like experimenting with this music, like the production, my voice, and I started doing these songs in this Kill Edward style. I didn't even have a name. I just had the songs.
But how you name him Kill Edward style?
Well, I needed a fire name. I needed a fire name.
Right.
First, it checks that box. It's
okay.
a fire name, Kill Edward. And then secondly, it just represents like, I feel like not kill him physically. Actually, I don't have no problem with the dude. Like I would speak to him today. I'm actually, thinking about like, man, I need to go find this dude, like, and have a conversation with him. But
because I wonder if this has reached him. It would have to, right? I would imagine.
I don't know. Well, maybe now.
Right.
But when I say Kill Edward, what I'm talking about is like the shit that I feel like I inherited from him. Like there's aspects of myself. Remember I told you earlier, shit that I feel like I wanted to overcome and beat. I feel like, I got that from him. It's some like it's some shit in me that's like, I don't like it. That's the shit I want to kill off. But
I just finished auditioning for this acting role, right? So when I'm doing these auditions, because I don't do too many, part of me be serious when I'm doing them, but the other part of me internally be like, boy, what are you saying right now? What are you doing? Look how you look. Fool around and get that call back, and they'd be like, hey, you're the perfect person for this role. Like, we want you ASAP, immediately. Are you available? You know, you just never know. But when I do these auditions, I just be like, bruh, do you know how you look, how you sound right now? But then the other part of me be in character, and I be like, yeah, oh, I got it. Oh, it's never, it just be so funny. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, life is great, you heard me? Enjoy your day. Be real, be righteous, be relevant. 3 is up.
So some more evidence that D1 is J. Cole is that D1 and J. Cole are always around the same people. So D1 has this song with Lupe Fiasco, and J. Cole met Lupe Fiasco. And then D1 opened up for Drake. And then Drake brought J. Cole onto one of his shows in Toronto. And then D1 met Jeezy at this basketball game. And J. Cole also met Jeezy. And shout out to Divine Sade for helping me with this video, because she got a lot of these pictures together for me. So go subscribe to her channel. I'm going to put a link below. And then D1 met Kanye. And of course, J. Cole met Kanye too. And then D1 met Nas and J. Cole met Nas. And this was at a basketball game too. D1 met Nipsey and J. Cole also met Nipsey. And I'm dropping a video on Nipsey pretty soon. And then D1 met Kodak at this basketball game. And J. Cole also met Kodak. And by the way, this Kodak looks way different than the Kodak that we see today. But that's a whole other video. I'll break that down more when I make another Kodak video. And then D1 met A$AP Rocky. And J. Cole met A$AP Rocky. And then D1 has a picture with Kendrick. And J. Cole also met Kendrick. And this one is good evidence right here, because everybody always compares J. Cole with Kendrick. And they also compare J. Cole to Logic. So it's funny that D1 met Logic. And then D1 met Joey Badass, and J. Cole also met Joey. And then D1 has a picture with Jay Electronica, and J. Cole met Jay Electronica. And then D1 met Usher, and J. Cole met Usher. And then they both met Stephen Curry, and they both met T.I. And notice that he's doing the devil horns right there. And keep in mind that these guys are Christians, so why are they meeting all these people? And then they both met 2 Chainz. And the weird thing about D1 is that he went on tour with Macklemore at the beginning of his career. So that's why they have this picture together. And Macklemore took the same exact picture with J. Cole in the background. You know, isn't it funny that these pictures are like kind of the same? And then D1 and J. Cole both met Snoop. And they both met the Migos too. And then D1 and J. Cole both met Yo Gotti. They both met Dave East. Both of them met Waka Flocka. And then they both met August Alsina. They both met DJ Khaled. That one was random to me. And they both met Solange. And D1 met Slim Jesus. And when I looked it up, it says that Slim Jesus dissed J. Cole. And then D1 met Kobe. And this is so random. Like, why is D1 meeting all these celebrities? He's not even that famous. And I think it's because they all know that he's J. Cole. And it's crazy because J. Cole doesn't even have a picture with Kobe. But he has a jersey with a Kobe number on it. And apparently Birdman wanted to sign D1, and that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would Birdman want to sign a Christian rapper? And of course, D1 thinks that Tupac is dead. Tupac is a Kill the MC. Go watch my video about that. And then he posted this picture of the Pope doing the 666. And then he posted this picture of Plies and the praying emoji because he knows that Plies is Kirk Franklin. So go watch my video about that. And then right here, he took a picture with himself. I don't know if it's Photoshop or if this is like a cardboard person, but this is himself, you know what I mean? And he's putting it right in our face that he's playing another role. And now the best evidence right here is that he posted a picture that he has with J. Cole. You know, of course he has a picture with J. Cole. And during this time, Tobias was playing J. Cole. So this is actually Tobias. And they made sure to take a picture together because they know that eventually people are going to know that D1 is J. Cole. So they always have to do damage control in some way. But this is Tobias Harris, because like I explained in the beginning of the video, that Tobias played J. Cole back in the day, and now D1 is playing J. Cole. But look at what he said in the caption. First time we met, I thought to myself, man, this dude's story is very similar to mine. Is there space for both of us in hip-hop? We even kind of look alike. True story, then you grow wiser and realize that no 2 stories or people are identical. And then he said, we even look alike. So he's putting the truth in plain sight right there. So isn't it crazy that D1 has all these pictures with people, right? And the crazy thing is that I even have a picture with him because I went to one of his shows with my brother back in like 2019. And you guys want to know the crazy thing about this is that back then I didn't know that celebrities were playing roles, right? So tell me why when we walked in and we saw him, the first thing me and my friend said was J. Cole. As soon as we saw him for the first time, both of us said J. Cole at the same time. So it was crazy that we knew inside that that was J. Cole. And it was funny because we were making jokes saying that we met J. Cole. And when I met him, he had like this similar vibe to J. Cole. Like, it's so obvious that he's J. Cole, especially when you meet him. I actually met this dude, so I can tell you 100% that he is J. Cole. And as I was watching the show, I kept thinking that his hair looks so fake. It's crazy how I noticed all of this in person. So something inside of me knew that his dreads were fake and that he was J. Cole. And normally your intuition is right. And that's why they say to follow your intuition, because 9 times out of 10, your intuition is right. And look at what he said in this Instagram live.
I sleep doing planks. I was thinking about that recently. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Planking when we sleep. Yeah. I like how you think. We on the same wavelength, LJ. You hear me? When am I coming international? Where specifically? My music is already international. My presence has just, well, I have performed in Europe, tour the UK. But outside of that, currently my presence is national. It's national. What's up, Crystal? Let you know what kind of beat I need. You be making beats? Or you got people who got people who got people? Any ATL shows coming up? Yeah. If y'all want to send beats, how about this? Because I'm not finna get off here and be DMing everybody. Hold on. So how about just send a beat to, if y'all got some fire in mind, just send a beat to the email address in my bio. Do I listen to J. Cole? Yeah, I do listen to J. Cole. We what you call it? We got kindred spirits in some ways, like for real. And yeah, me and J. Cole have met multiple times. Ooh, big old spider web, man. What? Oh no, big old spider web while I was gone. Y'all tripping. I'm about to rain on their little parade. Them spiders. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all be cool. And just hope I get this song done. Come join my to come see the process. Right now, we less than 81 hours left. We got about 79 hours left trying to get this song done. But yeah, speaking of, it just gave me an idea. Speaking of J. Cole, I got an idea. Okay. Bye, y'all.
So notice how he said that him and J. Cole have kindred spirits? I looked it up and it says that kindred spirits are like-minded and like-souled people. So he's basically saying that him and J. Cole are very similar. So that was more than enough proof that D1 is J. Cole. And there was more, but I don't want to make this video too long because trust me, I did a lot of research for this video. So I can tell you 100% that D1 is J. Cole. And last thing I want to break down is the Masonic symbolism, because right here, J. Cole has a couple heads on his fireplace. And then he has a head of a goat. And he even has a silicone mask at the end of the video. And this one is doing the one-eye symbolism. And it's weird that he has these pictures of all these sellouts on his page. Especially Bill Gates. Like, why would you have a picture of Bill Gates? He's trying to kill everybody with the shots and you have a picture of him. And J. Cole's excuse is that he was posting people that are middle children. But it's just weird to me because if you have all these sellouts on your page, chances are that you're a sellout too. And then he has this picture of Lion King on ice. And they're wearing a bodysuit in this picture with a mask. And then he's doing the devil horns on the middle child cover. And coincidentally, it says CIA right next to it. So go watch this video and you're going to be surprised how many times he does the devil horns. And he does it low-key, that way you can't really notice. Like throughout the entire video, he's doing it. And right here, he's wearing black and red. And he's doing the devil horns right there. Some more horns right there. Like, just look at how many times he does it. He does it so many times throughout the video. And once again, he's doing the one eye symbolism on his album cover. And he has the one eye symbolism on his profile picture too. And he has a straight jacket, which basically symbolizes that he is a slave. And then he has the Masonic black and white checkered floor. And then he dies at the end of the video. So I have a theory that they are going to fake J. Cole's death, because J. Cole's real name is Jermaine Lamar Cole. And it equals 83. And as you guys know, death, killing, and rapper all equal 38. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like and subscribe. And go check out Money Motivated Stars. I'm going to put a link to his channel below.